Far-reaching plans for education, pensions and housing suggest they haven't. But it's on the economy that the party is pinning its hopes.
In the next few years, the country can confidently look forward to opportunities for prosperity that would quite literally have been undreamed of just a few years ago. This is the golden bequest that the elected government on May the 1st will inherit. In 1979, the incoming Conservative government inherited a country that was the economic basket case of Europe. Today, we are the role model of Europe.
Labour's top brass have declared on Tuesday that they were foregoing the negative to accentuate the positive, but today they were back to sticking the boot in. The opposition party, the Liberal Democrats, swung in behind Labour's message.
The British people know perfectly well what Conservative manifestos mean. They mean promises today and pain tomorrow. Most people in Britain will be more interested in an apology for the last manifesto than in promises for this one.
The opposition, and Labour in particular, wants voters to confront what a fifth Conservative term would mean. They'd be delighted for the Tories' plans to come over as bold. Labour believes that bold means scary, which is why it is doing everything to appear reassuring. Tim Franks, BBC News, Westminster.
Basic credibility of the Prime Minister and his party. Do the voters still trust him? Do they still think the Tories are most competent to handle the economy? That seems to be what Mr Major's staking everything on, so we'll really have to see how that plays out in the polls.
Well, what's your sense on the hustings on the road at the moment? Because
there is a narrowing of the gap. There is some light there for the Conservatives, and in those same recent polls, people have been saying that they trust the Conservatives as much as Labour on the economy. They've made up a bit of a gap there. So yes, there's a chink of light, and I think that's what Mr Major is pushing at. I mean, if he can't win on the economy, when the British economy is in quite a good state and the feel-good factor should be coming through, really, there's not much else to grasp at.
Now, the word sleaze tends to...
on it again today, and in early morning interviews he got quite rattled by it, saying he didn't want his interviews to be hijacked by sleaze. But I do think that if there are no further revelations, yes, I think there's a feeling on the part of all the political parties that it is time to get onto the substance, what this election might offer to the British people and how they want to choose between their parties. So for the time being, I think sleaze has been relegated, but, you know, the news hounds and the tabloids are always on the lookout for the next juicy story.
What are you talking about?